What's up, fam? Welcome back to my channel, the best place to help you get started building your business and brand online. And today, as you've probably read the title, we are going to be talking about how to find a profitable niche. Okay, so I'm going to be covering about 3 different things in this video. The first is I'm going to be sharing the 2 reasons why narrowing your focus and really niching down is going to be more beneficial for you in the long run. And if you're somebody who you're either just getting started and you have no idea what direction you want to go as far as your brand and your niche, then I'm going to be sharing the 4-step process to kind of narrowing that down. And then last but not least, I'm also going to be sharing how to figure out if it's a profitable niche, if you're going to be able to actually make money in the long run. So if you are pumped, then hit that thumbs up and keep on watching. No matter where you decide to build your business, it's important to niche down and narrow your focus because you want people to easily be able to understand exactly what it is you do and what problem you solve. The first reason that it's beneficial for you in the long run is that it's going to allow you to be able to accelerate your authority and become the go-to in your space. You need to understand that people follow people for a specific reason. So I follow Jaclyn Hill for a specific reason because I want to get tips on how to apply my makeup better. I follow Russell Brunson for a specific reason, and that is because I know he is the funnels guy. He is the master when it comes to creating sales funnels. After I finished creating my signature program, the Mom's Marketing Lounge, I needed to figure out how to create a webinar, like a solid webinar and a launch strategy to promote that. And therefore I followed Amy Porterfield because I know that's what she's the go-to for. And I know that you want to be this for other people too. The second reason it's important is because it's going to allow you to be more profitable in the end. And I heard a great analogy from Vanessa Lau when she was talking on being more specific. And take for example, like a general doctor, okay? This is the analogy she gave. A general doctor is not going to make as much money as someone who specializes, say, in brain or cardiology, the heart, or maybe orthopedics. Same thing when it comes to a general handyman is probably not going to make as much as, say, an electrician, someone who specializes in something specific. So with that being said, now we are going to move on. Now that you know how important it is and the benefits for you long term, we're going to move on and I'm going to share my 4-step process on how to really narrow it down. Whether you're brand new and you have no idea where you want to start or what space that you want to be in, or maybe you've got it narrowed down to a few ideas, but you just haven't pulled the trigger and made that final decision, the first step in this process of narrowing it down comes down to doing a brain dump. Really think about what it is that you're good at. What skills do you have? Are there people who come to you for specific advice or ask you questions about how to do something specific? Maybe there's something that you've actually gone through that now you can help others with. So brain dump all of those ideas, get them all out on a piece of paper, and then let's move on to step 2. To narrow that list down even more, the second thing that I want you to do is ask yourself, when you're looking at that list, are there certain things that maybe you're more passionate about than others? Are there certain topics that you feel like you can talk more about than others? I remember back when I was in a skincare network marketing company. Yes, that's how I got my start online, was network marketing. I did not even realize this entire world of what I'm doing now even existed. But I was with a skincare company and I found myself toggling back and forth between skincare topics and then business topics. And when I really thought about what I was more interested in, it was a no-brainer. I totally enjoyed the business side of things way more than I ever felt like I could talk about skincare. Even though, yeah, I use skincare and I like skincare, it's just not a topic that I was really passionate about or anything that set me on fire. Now, hopefully with the first 2 steps, you have been able to narrow your list down a little bit more. But if you're still struggling, you've still got a couple of different topics. Now let's move into step number 3, which is taking each of those categories and now doing a brain dump. And I want you to think of as many content ideas that you possibly can with each specific one. And what you're going to find by doing this is that some of these topics, like some of these different niches, are going to be harder to come up with content ideas than others. And with you needing to create content for the long haul, right? Don't want to sit here and pick a topic or pick a niche that you feel like you're totally struggling with to even come up with ideas. Here's the part where it's gonna get even funner, okay? And yes, funner is a word. So once you have your specific niche picked out, like which direction you're gonna go, I want you to niche down 1 to 2 more levels. We're gonna go deeper so that you can really become known for something specific versus something general and broad. And here are a few examples if you're like, okay, I have no idea what you're talking about. So when I first got started and I decided that I was gonna go the business route, I was literally talking about everything under the sun. Like I would listen to podcasts, I was reading books, I was hopping on like free webinars that other people were having around all different type of topics, whether it was Twitter, Instagram, webinars, Facebook ads, you name it, I was talking about it. And it was super general. That is not niching down. Now, after a while, I kind of started figuring out, okay, these are topics that I don't like. I don't want to learn about them. Why am I sitting here giving tips on Instagram when I'm not even on Instagram in the first place? I mean, I have a presence, but I'm not active over there. So I stopped talking about that. And after a while, and sometimes I will say this process can take a little bit of time because you can always like tweak your brand and continue to hone it in as you go on. So for me, I was able to take the business like industry as a whole and narrow it down to figure out like I am known as like the getting started girl. If you're just getting started online and you want to learn how to build your brand and how to create content and use social media to do that, then I'm your girl. I'm not talking, just like I talked about last week, I'm not talking about advanced strategies. I'm not talking about when it comes to even social media, I narrow it down and I talk Facebook and YouTube. I don't talk about how to build on other platforms. Now, if that is not an example enough, I'm gonna give you another example that might help. The women's workout channel here on YouTube is a prime example of what I'm talking about, going a couple of levels deep. So overall, it's health and wellness, okay? That is the industry, health and wellness. Now, to narrow it down and go like 1 level deep, they focus more on fitness, okay? But now they even took it to another level. They went deeper on another level, and they don't just focus on fitness. They hone in specifically and talk about like the booty and the abs. Thank you, Kim Kardashian and the rest of the Kardashian clan. But a lot of women are searching for how to get bigger booties. I mean, I have a bigger booty and I'm all the time loving to do exercises that are gonna keep it like more full and round. So this is one prime example that I love on going a couple of levels deep and getting even more specific. Again, don't beat yourself up if in the beginning you do go a little bit more broad, and that's what I did, and then over time I was able to kind of narrow it in. So don't be too hard on yourself if right this instant you can't really like narrow it down. Don't get frustrated, just start, and you can always narrow it down as you go. Now, when it comes to figuring out how profitable that specific niche is, this is where you gotta do some research. Take some time and actually do some research. And this means you can go and find other influencers in your space, which I automatically like recommend you do in the first place, just to help you like get your creative juices flowing. Look and see what other people are doing. What products are they creating? You can go to Google, you can go to Amazon, see if people are writing books about it. Are there online courses being created around this particular topic or in this space? What kind of offers are being created? Not only that, but what are the prices of these offers? How much are people charging for their services? Whatever the offer is, what are they charging? Now, another thing that you can do in regards to figuring out how many people are actually searching for help in this particular space is I use tools like Keywords Everywhere. That's one of my favorite tools that I use because you can go to Google and you can use it on YouTube. You can type in a specific keyword and it will pull up and tell you how many searches, like how many people are actually searching for help on that particular topic every single month. So that's going to tell you how popular it is and how many people are actually searching for it. So real quick, I do just want to show you just a quick version of what Keywords Everywhere is or what it does. So what I did was, let's just say that you're in health and fitness or health and wellness and you're niching down and you really want to be known as like that keto person. So what I did was I just put in keto diet right here in Google, and this is telling me that there's 115,000 1,000 searches a month just using the keywords keto diet. Same thing when I go over here on YouTube and type this in. Now here's the cool thing on Google, and this is another thing that I really like about keywords everywhere, is if you look over here on the right hand side, it's also telling you all of these other searches that people are actually searching for. So keto diet plan for beginners, keto diet recipes, foods, keto diet explained, and then scrolling down here, you've got all of these different keywords as well, which is great. So obviously there's a huge spike or a huge need for it, people are searching for it, but also it's going to give you a lot of different other like content ideas that maybe you hadn't even thought of. And when I went over to Amazon and I was looking as well, just typed in keto diet in the top search bar, and you can see all of these different books. There's products around it. So these will also give you different ideas in regards to maybe, you know, something that you could promote as an affiliate, or just to give you ideas of how profitable this specific industry is. Now let's just go ahead and hop right back into the video. In my opinion, this is only the first step when it comes to building a solid brand and solid business online. So if you're totally new and you're looking to really build out a solid foundation that's going to last the long term to help you grow and create a profitable business, then be sure to check out this video over here. It's a quick little mini version of my online masterclass that I did, which is really helping you understand the 5-step process to getting started online. Hope you got some value from today's video. If so, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell so you get notified as I upload new videos each and every week. With that being said, while you wait on the next video, be sure to check out these other videos that are popping up on the screen somewhere, because sometimes my directions seem to be a little off. But I hope you have the most productive day, the most productive week, and I'll see you back here on the next video. Bye for now.